Welcome to the first official recording of Unapologetically Me. I am Rasheen, and I have my husband here with me, always by my side. And I have two special friends. This is my family. Family, they turn into family. Carlise and Cito, John. A quick story about them.
Uh-oh, here we go.
This is the love story that I created. At my 30th birthday, I had to drag this one across the dance floor
Drag.
to this amazing man. And that was, how many years ago? That was 19 years old. I'm 49.
Ago, yeah.
And tell them how many years y'all been married.
Going on 18 years.
Was that not a great connection? 19 years they met, been married 18. I knew what I was doing.
It worked.
But today we are going to talk about happy wife, happy life, or happy spouses, peaceful houses.
And just to let y'all know, I ain't know that man. I'm like, how you know him? Hey, that's a little too close for me. You need to be hooking up somebody.
Right.
I work on it.
That's it. Now he family. Absolutely.
That's over there, so we what it is, right?
Blessings.
So again, our topic is happy wife, happy life, happy spouses, peaceful houses. And we were having a discussion on, is this true? Does everyone agree with this statement? We have our differences as far as what we think is.
Which one, yeah.
So I'm on the fence with both. Because I do believe happy wife makes a happy life. But I do believe happy spouses does help with peaceful houses.
And
but
I don't agree to a certain extent to point at this day and age where, women with this liberal of, want to be, up to date with us men, I figure, it shouldn't be just happy wife, happy life. I mean, when you get married, you come together as one. It shouldn't be one-sided, Hey, I'm not knocking the guys who want to, spoil your wife and, you do the work and, and she stay at home and you make her happy. But what about us men? We want to be happy too. I mean, we can't go through all our days, trying to make you happy. And once you're happy and we sit back and we're miserable, trying to please, our wives or your spouse or whatever you want to call it, to please them. So I feel that as married couples, it should be us, not just one person happy in one aspect.
I agree, but I feel like when you say happy wife, not that we are leading the house, but men are more happy-go-lucky. Where if y'all mad, okay, it'll be done. It ain't gonna be long. But y'all need to keep these wives happy because we could be long and outdrawn with our madness.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like it kind of go together.
Day 5.
If you happy, your wife happy, then you gonna have a great day. Your house gonna be peaceful because she happy. But that does not take away from her doing her part to make you happy. Yeah. And it does not take away that because she's happy, that you being happy does not take precedent as well.
So I am more so happy spouse, peaceful house. Because I think I do a great job. Okay, let me not say great. Let me take it back. I'm not going to say I know it's great.
Toot your own horn, pat your own back.
A decent job. I do a decent job of trying to, if I'm upset, not let it impact everybody in the home. This one right here, if he's mad, everybody in the house gonna know he's doing a temper tantrum. He is letting the world know that he is unhappy. So I feel like even though my happiness is important, I feel like his is just as important because it doesn't disrupt the household. So I'm more happy spouse, peaceful house.
Let me say this. I wouldn't say it's called a temper tantrum.
Okay.
Just, I have my certain feelings on how I
You
like
do.
things,
You do.
And as a man, you should,
right,
regardless.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So I feel that, happy spouse, happy house. I agree with you in some sense. I really do. But I like things a certain way. Mm-hmm. She likes things a certain way.
Yes. But I also think, because we talk about this too, you hold a lot of stuff in. So I think that's why the temper tantrums, I call them, I think that's why those happen, is because he lets stuff
He done
build up.
escalated and now he done blown
instead of
up.
saying
Now, I'm just
something,
saying, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I really do. You know, I hold
instead of
something-
saying something,
That's because, as a man, I feel like, I'm supposed to, hold some of my feelings back to keep my household happy. At least try the best.
yeah,
we
yeah.
can,
Great.
Do you?
To a certain extent, I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, some things you do, some things I do. I don't say things all at one time because you trying to, keep that, happiness going,
Right.
because of what I'm gonna say is gonna interrupt shit. It's gonna interrupt this man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I know
I
when
agree.
to, to jump in. So almost like that double dutch. I don't jump in now, but I'm gonna eventually get into this. But today ain't it, so
Yeah.
we're gonna keep this happy.
And I am confrontational, so I'm going
Not
to,
sure.
I'll poke the bear. You go get big. You go get big. That's just what's gonna happen.
Just the toothless lion.
So you a lie. Cause I done bit your ass a couple times. Don't play with me. I done bit that ass a couple times. But I've definitely gotten better. I try to pick my battles. Cause I'm just at a place in my life where I just want peace. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just think it does take both of us being happy. And happiness is not always, or thinking of your spouse is not always like having to tell them. It's small things. Like we talked about, I go to the store. This man love Magnum bars. I'll get him some Magnums. He like Pringles. I get him Pringles. So it's the small things.
And let me jump on that. And that right there, that mean, but when we say happy us,
Yeah.
you doing things to make me happy. So that means most of the time when you say happy wife, that means I'm out there doing everything I have to do just to make you happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In order for me to come home happy.
Right.
So that means I'm doing everything just for you. But see, now as men, we need that from time to time. We need
Right.
that where you went to the store and I get home. Now, I got my Magnum bars. Oh, what? I got this I like. Now my whole demeanor just changed because you just at ease me from having to do so much that day.
Yeah.
Because one thing about men that most people don't realize with women, like we have so much to go out there in that field to come home to.
Yeah.
We got policemen, we got, already as black men, we got other people that's coming down on us. Then we have to come home and make you happy.
And I think also
A little bit.
Go ahead,
A little bit, yeah.
you said a little bit.
Still keep it on check it off.
Well,
Just saying.
No, but I think
Yeah.
too, like y'all also have, because we talk about men having that provider mentality. So I think y'all's minds are always going on, like being out there working, providing, all of that. Like even though it's like a two income household, there's still that mentality of like the mental stress that you all have
exactly.
is different. So, but because of that, so like you said, you all tend to hold things back. So would you prefer that he was open about things as they happen? Do you think things would be easier to get through, like disagreements or arguments, if he didn't hold them in and then like potentially have a blow up over like one minor thing because he held things in?
Absolutely for me,
I
because
agree with
so
that.
I'm the one. I don't want to talk about. If you ain't brought it up that day, don't bring it up 2 weeks later, because I don't give a damn. Because you should have brought it up 2 weeks ago. So it's irrelevant to me at this point, because I don't want to hear it. I feel like it's back 2 weeks from now, and you want to bring it up now. I don't want to hear it.
Don't bring up all
Don't bring it.
To piggyback on that.
Okay, go ahead.
If something happens, and like I said, if it's brought up a week, even a couple days later, it's dead to me.
Absolutely.
And I don't mean to.
He's
Yeah,
like, you know, that's-
yes.
Okay, I don't mean to invalidate
No.
your feelings
Yes.
of what you were going through.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What happened? It's just that we
Yeah.
talked about it, so let's just move on.
Yeah.
And I
And
think the difference is, because we talk about this a lot, is that a lot of times, because I will keep talking about some stuff. I'll keep talking about some shit. I'll keep talking about some shit. But I tell him a lot of times it's because of his response. Like stuff that could be dealt with quickly. If it's a quick like, oh, you know what, my bad, you're right. Even though I may not agree, but I can see where you're coming from, it could end right there. But when your response is, oh, we still talking about that shit?
facts,
Still
though.
talking about that shit.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear
about
that.
that shit because
I
we
wanna
really
hear
didn't
it.
deal with
We
it.
didn't
We
deal
didn't
with
really
it.
deal with it.
Yeah.
We didn't really really deal with it. If we
Yeah.
deal with it, then I can let it go.
But why did you not bring it up then? Why
I'm
we
gonna
got
bring
to,
it
why?
Or sometimes we don't bring it up right then and there because at that moment it might be too heated.
And I,
That's true.
you know what?
It might escalate way
I can
farther
agree with
than what
that
it should be at that
sometimes.
moment.
I can
so if
totally
I
agree
wait
with
2
that.
days or a week and bring it up, you might say, "Well, damn, why you ain't doing it this week?"
Right.
But today we're more calmer, so it
Yeah.
might fathom
Absolutely.
out better.
That's the point.
So now I know my wife says I throw a temper tantrum. Hey,
You don't
Hey, you ain't liking that chicken. Don't worry about it. I got you. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
some days are better than others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been in situations where I say, you know what, babe, I don't have the words for you right now.
Love
Tell you
it.
what, why don't you let me step back and get my mind together? And
Yeah.
then we can just
Love that.
Give me
Yes.
that. If you just give me that.
Love
Yeah.
that.
then
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Well, how many
that.
times I done did that too?
But what?
Well, oh damn.
I mean, let's come on. I'm just
remember,
saying.
like,
I don't
reminder,
remember
like,
that.
she don't remember,
Yeah.
You gotta remind her.
Where you always come to me and say, "Well, why you ain't say that a while back?" Where I hold things in because at that moment I just don't want to, go through that because it might be too heavy at that moment, and my words are not there. So I gotta pick my words because
I'm
I
very-
say shit. Exactly.
And I don't like, and I'm
So,
like, you need
yeah.
to pick wrong words.
Yeah,
You need to
because
pick the
at that
words.
moment you gonna say
Because now I'm
something.
escalated
You gonna say
again.
something. So now, and then I need to make choose my words to make sense too. What I'm trying to explain at that
Yeah.
moment. So give me a couple days to get these
So
words.
you're a processor.
Because I might want to use some big words. I might not.
You gotta think about them.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
it. I gotta Google it.
Right, make sure.
Absolutely. Use them right words.
But you know what? But it's funny you say that. So my therapist was telling me in my session this past week. She said that he's a processor. So, and it actually came up because Solana is a lot like him. Like she's one who, if I'm like fussing about something, she won't say anything. And in a moment she'll be like, well, I don't really know what you want me to say. But then the next day she'll come back and she'll be like, you know what, Mom? She's like, you're right. I'm sorry. Or whatever the conversation is. She has to actually process it, whereas me, I didn't process that shit in 2.5 seconds, and we about to talk about this shit right now,
Get this shit
and
out.
we about to get it out the way. We're gonna talk about it, and then
Absolutely.
The
Yeah.
emotional
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Because it always boils down to our egos and how our brothers oppress. To me,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So, but and the thing about it is, you just have, like I said, try and reel yourself in the best way you can. It's not always easy.
Yeah.
It's not.
But you've been
Yeah.
doing a better job, though. I will
That's
say
right.
you've been doing a better job of when I say his response matters.
Yeah.
He's been doing a better job of like taking a step
Picking his
back.
words.
Because he
Totally.
knows. So here's the thing: my love language, top love language above all others, is words of affirmation, and he knows that, and he knows that his words cut me deep. And so if I think that he is talking crazy, like he may not think he's talking crazy,
But on your
but on my end, it sounds like you talking crazy to me,
Hey,
and it's bothering me.
Right.
So I noticed that he does a better job of trying to take a step back before
Yeah,
you
trying
say
to
before you
process
say
my
anything.
response.
But
You have
that's
to.
at the same
Yeah.
time
You have
when we
to.
going on that happy us.
Yes,
thing.
I agree.
We going back to that.
You're right.
So now, as a couple, as a
Yeah.
married couple, we going on. We're not going. He's not going to say, "Well, I'm just going to sit back and I just need to make her happy."
Right.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
you got feelings too. So now I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna get this together
Yeah.
so that way we both can come into a happy medium and be us,
Yeah.
not just one person.
You're right.
Because if you just feeding you just to make you happy, but now you still miserable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
a process to learn because I had to learn that because see, I will cut your throat. Like I'm not coming in.
She ain't cutting throat.
Yeah, I'm coming in with the vengeance. I'm
Hey,
not
we're not
coming.
that. Hey.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, it's a fight. I ain't thinking like, oh, let me worry about his feelings. Oh no, I'm about to cut you, and you figure it out. Suture yourself up after that cut.
You fucking right.
Because it is what it is. Because I'm coming to fight. Okay. Hey, I do.
All I said was hot.
But I try to pick my battles. And sometimes that's just like no conversation. I don't need, let me just not say anything.
But sometimes
and I
that's
have to
good,
walk
though.
away. Like you said, I
Yeah.
have to walk away because if I say it now, it definitely ain't about to be right.
Yeah.
It's going to be real wrong.
So let me say this too. I think the dynamic has changed with us in that sense of the communication improving is because we're coming up on being empty nesters. So I think it's been that realization that it's really about to be just the two of us.
What is that gonna be like?
Right. And the
Absolutely.
communication
Yeah.
needs to look different
Yeah.
in order for
really
us to
does.
be able to, like, I tell him all the time, I'm like, I want to get back to, like, when we first started dating. Like, me and Cito, when we first got together, we talked, and we, like, it was always so much conversation. And we both had a child coming into this, but we had those little moments where it was just us, and that was our time to, like, really, really, like, communicate. And then life took over with, like, the children, and then there was a point in time where he was a primary caregiver for his grandfather, so he wasn't at home as much, and the communication kind of got lost because we were just
Yeah.
trying to get through.
But and let me jump in. With y'all doing that, it still go back to happy us.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So that's
I
the
agree.
whole thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So y'all did things. See, you still ain't, even though you got so much going on, you still ain't trying to make her happy.
Yeah.
Just you.
Yeah.
You jumped in and say you had to do it to help him out, and then you jumped
Yeah.
in to keep that things together.
It's that togetherness.
That's where that is
Yeah.
it happy wife, happy life, or happy us, happy spouse.
But some days I do be wanting.
no, don't get me
happy
wrong.
wife.
Oh no, we're gonna go back to that.
Some days I do be wanting happy wife. Just give me like a day.
I'm not saying that, but it's still, it's fathom. It still goes back to that. You know,
Yeah.
so to me, the whole thing is today and age where I think happy wife. Would you want to go to what's the guy? Fuck.
Who?
The Family Feud guy.
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Harvey. That's his motto. Happy, wife, you know,
Right.
but he old school.
he
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, I mean, and then
No disrespect, Steve Harvey. I love you.
Oh, you're right.
Just
Hey,
my bad.
And not only that, you know, he rich. You know, of course you could just go make his wife happy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but our day and age, and not to know not who finances is what that goes along with it. But we trying to make each other, you know, happy.
And I think, you know, in the beginning, the dynamic somewhat changes because I thought that way.
What,
spouse,
happy-
happy spouse, happy house.
Oh, I'm not
Okay.
because I thought the
Okay.
same
Now,
thing.
I
You're right.
thought- Now that was my mindset, but I don't know what the dynamic changed.
Yeah.
You feel like
Because we
you
both-
shifted to happy wife.
No,
Happy us.
happy us.
Yeah.
So you're saying in the beginning your mindset was happy wife, happy life, and then it shifted.
It was all about wife.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
Which was, it would benefit to both of us.
Yeah.
Because I feel that, you know, like I said, putting myself on the back burner, my feelings
Yeah.
and most, you know, it'd take a toll on the man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because you're
And
not
that's
being able to
what-
express
that's right there,
yourself.
gotcha.
Absolutely.
You know,
Exactly.
maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't do this right now.
Yup.
Yeah.
But you're not.
Right now.
Hey, look, I'm about to
But
go
I'm-
ahead and with something you never knew. And I
But,
don't know. I can tell
but
you.
I don't think men are wrong.
I don't know.
For coming into their situation.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get you.
And then, you know,
Yeah.
things.
If
you know,
y'all see a mic fly,
Hey, look.
it's his fault.
So I'm about to say this is where my dynamics change
Okay.
when I say happy us. So our first home that we got, we was looking at homes. I was out of town. You and your mom went to go look at a house. We was on Verona.
Was it on me? I thought about
Yeah,
myself.
it was,
Okay.
it was with your mother.
Okay.
Y'all
You-
called me.
Okay, you remember real good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they called me
remember all that.
and said, "Hey,
That was years ago.
this is a house we like. I ain't even seen it." But your
But
mom
you
was on
gotta
the
live
phone,
in it.
But your mom was on the phone saying, "Hey, you know, this is what your wife like." Well, I ain't seen it. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
You know, but okay, if it's happy, if she like it, then get it.
Yeah.
Right.
But when we got it, it was a little flaws that was going. Remember the heater or something wasn't working.
Oh,
And yeah.
okay.
You know, it was a couple of things that was, you know, and I really didn't. But I kept a smile
Yeah.
because long as she was
Maybe
happy,
that's-
You was supposed to be
been
happy.
there.
Yeah.
Been there.
and at the same time, we were still developing incomes. We were still moving.
Yeah.
We had kids.
Yeah.
I didn't think we can afford it.
Yeah.
But we did. We made ways to get it done. But at the same time, I was not happy. But she was.
Yeah.
We've been in the same
We have.
situation. Yeah.
But guess what? Over time, we wound up losing. I mean, we wound up giving it up because after 7 years, we did it 7 years, 7, 8 years.
That's when the
we-
house crisis,
Yeah,
2008. And everything was messed
moving,
up,
doing
and it was
everything.
Wells Fargo.
But
We
at the
walked
same
away.
time, we walked away
Yeah.
because it took a toll on us.
Yeah.
But now when we refurbished and got everything together, when we came here, we came together.
Yeah.
When we came where?
Here.
It took me forever.
No, that's not the point.
What you mean? I'm like,
My
as far
thing is, when we
as
came here,
He's saying
we
he's happy
still-
here.
yes,
Exactly.
he's finally
Because we
happy
did it
here.
together.
Yeah.
You, I mean, even
Yeah.
though it was a couple of things you added on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I was involved.
And
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was still
but
there.
you like it though, right?
Yeah, exactly. But that's the point we're
Yeah.
trying to make. You know,
That's it.
at that time, that's the way I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then,
Yeah.
you happy? Cool. But I wasn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes
And
sense.
we've been
Yeah.
in that situation before a couple times, you know, where I'm just like, you know, whatever, this is the place you like. Maybe even the vehicle you
Yeah.
like.
Yes.
And when I look back, it was
Right.
like knock down, drag out fights, and I got
It
my
was-
way.
Right, it was. And-
But like you said, like when I look back, like, and I've noticed too when we've been in situations like that, things that have been handled that way, they didn't always work out in our favor.
And
They didn't always work out. They didn't work out for the collective.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where us men
Yeah.
come in
Yeah.
at to say, hey, I know, you know, you like this, but we have our intuition say, this is not going to work out for us,
Yeah.
man. I'm not.
Yeah.
But what we do, okay.
Yeah.
And then down the road, now, whatever happened financially, now we in a rut, but now it's the man's fault. Not
Yeah.
to say y'all
No,
saying
that's
it, you
what
know,
you mean. Yeah.
not to say you do it.
No.
Yo, well, why you ain't tell me that again? I did, but I was
Yeah.
trying to make you
All right.
happy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now I will say this
What you doing?
because Fernando is the financially smart one of the two of us. If it was up to me, we'd be real cute living in a box.
I tried to go there when we first started out. Hey, look, that's cool.
We'd be real cute living in a box. We'd have nice clothes. I'd have my lashes done. Hair was twisted. But we'd be living in a box. Oh, I'm just gonna say
You
he's
looking
the
cute,
financially
though.
smart. We cute, but we in this box. So he is the financially smart one of the. I'm the spender. He's the saver. However, he's such a saver that I feel like a lot of times our disagreements come in because I'm like, dude, in my mind, we work hard.
I agree. Yeah.
And so sometimes I'm like, well, dang, I
You wanna
need to make a
reward
decision because by the
yourself.
time you get finished researching,
I'm a researcher.
like it's gonna be we researching the 3, the 6 is out now. Like, cause you researching this shit so hard. They done came out with like new versions.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, like, I get it. I just, sometimes I feel like we are still working to find a better balance because also, like, I like nice things and I feel like I bust my ass.
Yeah, you
so if
work
I want to
hard
be
for
able
it,
to do, if I want something nice, I want it. And at the same time, though, for him, I be telling him, you work hard. If you want something nice, you should do it because he won't do anything for
Yeah,
himself.
I think-
And it drives me crazy. So I think that speaks to, I'm like, I want him to understand it feels good to reward yourself.
It is,
I
but at the
love
same-
rewarding.
But at the
Yes,
same
me too.
time, but now,
Me too.
at the same time, right? If you got $500, right? You don't want to spend $400 on some bull crap and have $100 left to do the things.
No,
you
you're right.
agree with
If I
that.
want to spend like $250 and then you can pay next week.
You see what I'm saying? Even that. I'm like, don't spend. I'm like, no, not that.
What? You get paid next week, and you probably
So
already.
he's saying is, if you spend 250, 200, now I got extra to go with next week.
Right, exactly.
Look, and here I am, but like, well, I ain't spending no bill money. That's how I would always say.
Right.
I'm like, I ain't spending no bill money.
But now I've gotten a little bit better with that because I mean, not saying I'll let you. You don't get. You know, you have some nice. You get nice things. You know, and you got me some nice things.
I have.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really do. I work. I told you if I could wear a work uniform.
This
every day,
dude-
Man,
I tell him, I'm like, he has a closet full of very nice clothes, and we get ready to go somewhere, and he put on one of his work polos. I be like, not with me, you won't.
listen. It's the old phone. Let it
He
go.
was talking somebody's got a Nike shirt. I don't give a damn about a Nike shirt. Like, put on
Ray forgot this old faith, and I'm like, oh, so you gonna wear the same? Okay, you just had that on. When?
Like, dude.
I promise you had it on.
So my thing is,
You had it
the
on.
clothes that I have, okay, I got clothes, but I got a little Old Faithful white shirt, you know, this and that. But I'm in my work clothes. I'm a
He like
trucker,
your
so I'm on
uniform
the road, so
all the time.
5
Yes.
days a week, you know. So by the time it comes to the weekend, That was 2 weeks ago when I wore that. So what?
Right, but you ought to want to put on something nice because you're in a uniform every day.
But I do. But what I'm saying
Nope.
is, it's this white shirt.
It's a white shirt
things
and
that
a damn
He said it go with a lot
gray
of
Nike
things.
sweatshirt he put on.
He said it go with a lot of things.
Everything. Everything. Oh, my.
But hold on. But no.
No.
This is, let me tell you. So this is what I be saying. I be looking at him. I be like, you are so damn fine.
Okay.
Take off that goddamn uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like, take off the uniform. You gotta pause it.
With some cat.
Wait. See, that's what I'm saying. See, after us, after you have
No, whatever.
That's the
No.
whole concept.
It's
of
the
this
small
right now.
things.
This right
This
here.
would make us happy,
Exactly.
though. If y'all would put on some clothes, like go
No,
and
it's
just
gonna
make a
make
little
you happy.
effort. Because we always make an effort when we get dressed. We make
Well, I
an
know
effort all
you
the
do.
time.
'Cause it looks like a damn tornado
You
look
got a
through the
fucking
room.
wardrobe, 5 fucking outfits.
Laid out on the bed.
Right, and then you got to go through all of
I
them
have to
before-
feel my clothes. I have to feel them. I have to feel like
It's a
this is what I
process.
want to put on.
It's a
process.
I put it on. I'm like, no,
But
this
at
ain't
the same
it. I ain't
time,
feeling it.
But I'm looking at you at every outfit, and you looking good at all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but
appreciate that.
Oh, baby, I got you. But at the same time,
Love, right?
but at the same time,
Good job, right? Good job.
Good job. He's looking for a reward later, y'all. It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me.
But the whole concept is like, yeah, you know, you don't have to go through it. Women is different than us. You know, I mean, we ain't looking sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
You're
You know what I'm
not.
saying? We ain't looking bad. It's just that you only know what that is.
You're
The
looking-
world's
you're
not
looking
seeing
uniform.
that.
But listen,
No.
but think about how do you not how do you not know that you looking a certain way? Does it make me feel just as good as me looking a certain way?
I would always tell you. I said he'll come down. I'd be like, you ain't matching my fly. You got to go try
Hey,
again.
look, I gotta go back upstairs.
You got to go. We got
I gotta come downstairs and say this good.
Yeah, we got to be in unison. Like it's got to work. It's got to work. Like
Right.
Yeah.
Now, listen. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back around to the words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes my wife and I we'll go out, go places.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make sure, and I'm trying to get better with this. But I tell her, baby, you look good. tonight.
Yeah, because you know what he
look
used to tell me? You look nice.
Right. It wasn't-
Nice
Am I your grandmother? Granny, you look nice.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So,
Nice.
Right.
Nigga, what is nice? I look nice. I want you to be like, damn.
Right.
You know what
But
I'm
I have
saying?
to do more of that by
yeah.
reaffirming that, baby, you look good. You know.
Or even now, like I told him, like
But
when I put on, like he'll tell me, he'll be like, "Oh, what you got on? You smell good."
smell
I'm like, that makes me feel good because
Yeah.
if I don't hear you say that, like he'll put on cologne, and because I ain't heard you tell me I smell good, I ain't about to tell you.
Oh, but you petty.
Check
You
this
ain't
out.
right.
Check, now
You
check
ain't
this
right.
out.
What?
Now check
You
this
just
out.
pointed me.
No.
Oh.
One day I had on a cologne she loves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I had it on. I think we had been going, maybe we've been arguing or some things like that. She told me, "What's that you got on?" It stinks.
Oh, you petty.
But you being honest, I guess. You
No,
know.
it's not.
Oh,
She
no,
did
you wasn't.
petty.
So that day it stank.
It stunk.
That day,
Yeah.
I'm like that shit stink today.
In my mind, I'm thinking
That
like,
shit stink today.
So that's what I'm saying. So you was being real,
No.
right? No, you was being petty.
But because here's the thing,
Because that's a cologne that she likes.
Oh.
But because she pissed, she's saying, that don't
Yeah,
smell
it smell
good.
Yeah, that went over my head. I was trying to. I'm
No.
like,
no, it that
Hilarious.
on that Tuesday,
that
the
too,
shit stinks.
right.
All day.
Crazy.
All day. But so for me, I don't know. Well, he does. He does tell me if I'm looking good. But
no, you're right. Because you
so
them stairs,
honestly,
and I hear it.
I'm so confident in myself that I don't need that. I honestly
Yeah,
don't. Like, I'm
yeah, you
so
don't,
confident
and I
in
know
who
you
I
don't.
am that I know when I get dressed, I'm the shit.
But
I know it. I feel that.
but just
It's who I
because you-
am.
Yeah.
It's just, from my casual from being casual to being my heels. Like, I am confident that.
But does
I
it
look
make you
good.
feel good though?
Absolutely.
That he
Exactly.
said-
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Just
Absolutely.
because I know you're confident,
Absolutely.
I'm still.
I still want you to know.
admiring
Right,
you.
right,
Hey,
right.
but it's
Absolutely.
not even. I want you to know. I'm
Yeah.
saying you do.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
When I'm sitting here watching TV and I got my drink and I hear her, she finna go out. I hear the glamorous steps.
God. It's gonna cost me tonight, y'all.
before she even hit the stairs. I just reassure it.
I got you.
Hilarious. So y'all, this is part 1 of Unapologetically Me, and we'll be tuning back in for part 2 of Happy Wife, Happy Life, Happy Spouses, Peaceful Houses.
All right.
Right.
I was hot.
Love it.